Kelsey, and along with my colleagues Ashley Cosgrove, Eric Hopkins, and Lizzie Richter, we are here to present to you Johnson & Johnson, a top Fortune 500 company. Back in 1886, three brothers, Robert Wood Johnson, James Wood Johnson, and Edward Mead Johnson, started Johnson & Johnson as a small pharmaceutical store in New Brunswick, New Jersey, in the United States. Since then, it has grown a vast amount and is now ranked number 40 in the Fortune 500. Currently, Johnson & Johnson owns hundreds of other companies. Many we see or use in our daily lives. Some examples are shown here, such as Band-Aid, Tylenol, Splenda, Neosporin, and Neutrogena.
Johnson & Johnson, as with most companies on the Fortune 500 list, is not one that has disappointed its shareholders. As of October 18, 2011, the stock price was $64.42. In the past year, the lowest price has been $57.50, and the highest price was $68.05. With respect to dividends and yield, it is 2.28 or 3.5%. Below is a chart of the prices of common stock and how it has fluctuated. In the last year, the company has paid out dividends 3 times. Johnson & Johnson's headquarters were originally founded in New Brunswick, New Jersey, and the company continues to operate from there today. They have renovated the building, but it's in the same place. They have companies in 57 countries around the world, including the United Kingdom, Africa, South America, Australia, Russia, Eastern Europe, and many developing countries. Johnson & Johnson conducts its operations in the healthcare industry. This is one of the largest industries in America, not to mention worldwide, and it is a multi-billion-dollar industry. It is a rapidly expanding market, and there is no indication that the growth will be slowing anytime soon. Johnson & Johnson performs extremely well in their sector and hold the second largest portion of the market share. Pfizer Inc. is the leading company, but Johnson & Johnson follows closely behind.
Johnson & Johnson have an extremely large abundance of different products that they offer. This ranges from a whole bunch of day-to-day consumer products to consumer medical devices to prescription drugs and even to medical equipment used in thousands of hospitals around the world. Johnson & Johnson owns so many different consumer brands that they have broken up these products into specific categories. Some of these categories are baby care, skin and hair care, wound care and topicals, oral health care, women's health, over-the-counter medicines, nutritionals, and vision care. Within each of these categories, Johnson & Johnson have multiple different consumer brands alone. This does not even include the variety of products within each brand. These consumer brands are just a portion of the different products that Johnson & Johnson provide. They are a leading provider of medical devices and diagnostics. They offer home products for diabetics like insulin delivery devices and self-measured blood glucose monitors. They also produce orthopedics, joint replacements, implants, and surgical instruments, and infection prevention. Johnson & Johnson also provide hospitals with equipment for all of these services, including sports medicine and trauma, heart and vascular disease, coronary artery disease, neurological disease, arrhythmias, diabetes, blood screening, general surgery, hernia surgery, and urologic surgery. This is not including all of the health products and service equipment that Johnson & Johnson provide, as there are far too many to name. But this should give one a good idea of how large this corporation is and what they mean to the healthcare industry.
Some of Johnson & Johnson's competitors are listed here. While Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson's largest competitor, boasts the greatest revenues of the group, Johnson & Johnson records the highest net income. As a holding company, Johnson & Johnson does business in multiple business segments, including consumer products, pharmaceutical, and medical devices and diagnostics. Each of the companies listed vary in focus and business structure, but each plays a large role as a Johnson & Johnson competitor in at least one of these 3 business segments. Merck and Pfizer are both competitors in the consumer and pharmaceutical sectors. Procter & Gamble is consumer-based, while Baxter is pharmaceutical and Boston focuses on medical devices. It is important that Johnson & Johnson maintain consumer demand through advertising and promotions. And considering the vast amount of different products offered by Johnson & Johnson around the globe, it makes sense that the company takes advantage of almost every major advertising outlet. Advertising expenses for Johnson & Johnson include television, which is their largest expenditure, radio, print, and internet advertising. In 2010, these costs were roughly $2.5 billion.
This concludes our presentation on Johnson & Johnson. Thank you for your time.